It's 5 o'clock on this Tuesday evening, July 28th, 2020. It's time for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Tuesday evening, July 28th, 2020. It's 5 o'clock and the mountain temperature is 86 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Tuesday evening is Don Lemon, Chug Todd, and make cameos at bar in when Jim Jordan plays video pleas for protesters. Republicans revolt against GOP's initial stimulus plan. Twitter penalizes Donald Trump Jr. for posting hydroxychloroquine and misinformation about coronavirus pandemic. Trump administration to review DACA and reject new applications. What's in Joe Biden's plan on systemic racism and racial equality? Swimmer in Maine is killed by a great white shark attack. Massachusetts schools get an extra 10 days for safety preparations. Portland protest groups sue U.S. over tear gas and rubber bullets. Back to college plans evolve into a jumble of fast-changing rules. Child hospitalizations from COVID-19 surged 23% in Florida. Schools statewide must reopen. Republican sidestep Census Bureau request for more time to count. German and UK officials warn of the possible new COVID-19 wave in Europe. Or Korean who caused COVID was fleeing sexual assault investigation, the report said. Emo's been banned for bad behavior. A hotel in Austria, that fact said. Police search German plot in Medellin began probe. Tropical storm warnings issue for Puerto Rico, U.S. Virgin Islands. Afghan government announces talks with Taliban prisoner swap. Many suitcases with Starbucks local for global chemicals in the center of inquiry at South Korea's National Assembly. At least 4 people were killed and 4 others missing after Chinese send dredging ship overturned in Taiwanese waters. The Trump administration won't accept new applications for a deferred action for child rebels program. The Department of Homeland Security said in a memo released on Tuesday. The Proposed bill includes $29 billion for weapons programs and defense contractors. Tropical storm warnings issued for Puerto Rico, U.S. Virgin Islands. Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin said Thursday the Federal Reserve has put a 3-month extension of emergency in London under the Federal Reserve Act on run until the end of this year. Former Vice President Joe Biden unveiled a today racial equality plan a day after he unveiled a women's agenda. Remington Arms, the country's oldest gun company, which is raised in a lawsuit from Senator victims' families, filed for bankruptcy protection in Alabama on Monday. The Democratic chairman in the House Judiciary Committee accused Attorney General Wilbur at a hearing Tuesday of enabling the worst failing of President Trump. Brought in Tuesday, reported inside a single day COVID-19 death toll to date, and the United States Health Infectious Disease expert warned that Midwest states would rise rates again. Easy restrictions too much too soon. Look at that stock today now. Down 205 49 at 26.379 for 28. SP 509 20.97 at 3218.44 and Nasdaq down 134.18 at 1004.02.09. Starbucks swings out to a loss as cafe closures. Pandemic costs weigh on profits. Tech interest targeted Amazon, Apple, Facebook, and Google. And both Democrats GOP are now involved for a second wave of PPP loans. Indian schoolgirls discover asteroid moving toward Earth. Elon Musk SpaceX launch French astronaut into space next year. Researchers advise 6 types of COVID-19 and scientists celebrate breakthrough blood tests for Alzheimer's. The Biden administration encourages top 20 to get tested even though they don't have symptoms that become asymptomatic. That's what Parkland police seek President hit and run. Parkland lawmakers vote no one left in state rent control ban. On downtown Parkland, marijuana test specially approved. Local residents protest that Hingham amid the thin blue line. Stop, so police slam reform proposals. Peter Chill News Time, 504. Time out for a sports report. Miami Bond season. Oh, that's coronavirus outbreak Emperor's Club. Patriots offensive tackle Marcus Cannon plans up at a 2020 season, and Bill Belichick breaks down. Unique crossover between lacrosse and football. Subway, Mineral Affairs, they are longer. Ninety-five, stop on side, so between Protector and Providence. 95 at the north band side, so between Crescent and Providence. 25, both ends back between Work and Johnson, 185. Westbound, so between Seacon and Providence. 24 southbound side, little bit slowbound, 485 at the 1 point in Taunton area. 24 southbound, so 120 in Canton. 120 at the northbound side, so 28 in Randolph and 95 at the southbound side, so there's Mansfield Stretch on the southbound side, South Expressway. Both ends is back between Quincy down to South Boston, and 93 Boston down South Boston back up Bend. 120 in the southbound side, so between Woburn and Burlington, and 120 at the northbound side, so between Woburn and Wakefield. 3 in the northbound side, a little bit so on a low stretch, and 93 in the northbound side, so on 125 at the Wilmington stretch. 129 westbound side, low so on Route 9 in Worcester, and Mass Pike westbound a little bit so on the Springfield stretch, and 291 slow after the Pike in Springfield, and 84 westbound so before Route 8 in Waterbury, Connecticut, and Bear Park Rate eastbound so before Route 7 in Norwalk, Connecticut, and 95 northbound side so between Fairfield and Bridgeport, and in northern New England. New Hampshire, New England highways are looking good, and Vermont highways are looking good, except the 91 southbound side so Pacific Vermont, and 95 on the southbound side so Lake in Maine. Control news time is 5:06. Time now for our weather report. Excessive heat warning until 8 p.m. this evening. Intensity high conditions. Heat index rise up to 105. Crystal employment counties and top and Massachusetts all were down until 8 p.m. this evening. And extreme heat and humidity will significantly increase the potential of heat-related illnesses, especially those working on participating in outdoor activities and playing foods and staying in an air-conditioned room and the sun and checking with relatives and neighbors. And young children pets should never be left unattended vehicles under circumstances to take extra precaution if work. Spend time outside when possible. Reschedule strenuous activities to early morning or evening and knowing the signs and symptoms of fainting yourself to an heat stroke. Wear lightweight, loose fitting clothing and when possible through their business. During outdoor work, the upgrades to safety and health research and work and schedule frequent rest breaks in the shade of their air conditioned environments. Anyone overcome by heat should be moved to school during locations. Heat stroke emergency call 911. 4:41 p.m. Doppler radar tracking showers and thunderstorms over their central radar moving east at 35 miles an hour. And location back to include Providence, Ware, Crescent, Pawtucket, Taunton, East Providence, Coventry, North Providence, West Wellwick, Johnson, and Smithfield, Lincoln, Central Falls, Norton, Barrington, Swansea, Seacock, Rehoboth, Warren, and Situate. And radar shows an island shower storm surge line from Pawtucket Rhode all the way down to Providence and down to Norwich, Connecticut, and it's moving towards the east. So Norton, Rehoboth, your next these lines of showers and thunderstorms. Okay, forecast goes like this. Showers and thunderstorms are being for 11 p.m. Some storms to discuss winds and heavy rain. Mostly cast by that 69 degrees southwest wind, just for the 6% and new rebounds between 10 40 and 12 miles possible thunderstorms for one day. Most south cover day and degrees low 69. Probably coming southwest around 5 in the afternoon for Thursday. Check shot afternoon, partly south sky, but 88 low 67 degrees. Storm coming southwest around 5 to 7 in the afternoon with kick side 20 miles an hour, just to the 50%. Friday, most south 85 low 66 degrees. Calm wind for Saturday, south sky 85 low 67 degrees and light north wind for Sunday. Most south 86 degrees. Calm wind coming south around 5 to 7 in the afternoon for Sunday night. Shots likely areas of fog advice. Mostly clouds by 67 degrees and south about 3 to 6 miles an hour, chance of 6%. And for Monday, check shots thunderstorms areas of fog advice. Mostly clouds by 83, low 67 degrees and south about 5 to 8 miles an hour, because I 22 miles an hour, chance of 50%. And for Tuesday, shots thunderstorms likely areas of fog advice. Partly south by 80 degrees. Right now, Norton it's light spinning 79 degrees. And that's me for the video channel. 5 o'clock news on this Tuesday evening, July 28, 2020. Viewers are give up. Good evening about the day. Be well. We'll see you at 10 o'clock for 10 o'clock. For me. Have a good evening.